I love you. 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 It was Saturday, November 25th, 2006. Jamal headed off to work that night up in the Bronx, off to a studio to rock some music. Esther headed back to her mom's place over in Bed-Stuy. Saint headed back to his crib over on Marcus Garvey, and night fell, and it was quiet in the city. And I love what you can hear at night in New York, these faraway sounds. You just know that there's just like so much going on. I mean, there's something serene about it, but it could also be kind of disturbing in a way. I mean, there's something about nighttime in New York City. I mean, it's kind of like an unopened door, or it could be like a gift box, or it could be like walking in the hallway in the dark in a place you ain't never been, and there's music and conversation, the walls, and nothing familiar but your own breath, and it feels like dreams, and you're not quite sure what's now, what's happened already, and so it's like one of those things where you have to close your eyes and you pray, and you open your eyes, and the sun rises, and it was 7 o'clock in the morning the next day, and Jamal walked out of the 2 train over on 96th Street in Broadway after being in the studio all night, and he heard these kids out on the street talk about these other kids who were shot the night before outside of a club in Queens by New York City police officers. So Jamal asked this dude what happened. He's like, yo, there were 3 of them. They were completely unarmed. They were shot 50 times. One of them was killed. His name was Sean Bell. They were coming home from his bachelor party, and then this little kid walks up to Jamal and he says to him, don't worry, yo, you're safe. And Jamal's like, what do you mean, little man, I'm safe? And this cute little boy with this beautiful little face looks Jamal directly into his eyes, and he says to him, you're white. You could get shot 50 times if you tried. I am 1 year and 4, oh shit. I am 7 years an open heart and fuck. You are 1 year and 4 months. I am 7 years. You are 1 year and 4 months. I am 7. You are 1. I am 7. You are 1. I am 7. You are. What the fuck is Jamal, Esther? Come on, Saint. He's gonna be here. Maybe the trains are running late. He's gonna be here whenever the fuck he wants to be. He's my fucking Jamal. This shit is like really important for me. I know, Saint. I know you know. A selfish motherfucker, man. It's like we're always waiting on him. He's never waiting on us. You know, there's a lot of motherfuckers in this park today, too. It's like, it feels like some bad shit's gonna happen. So I just want to go to that car, do the thing, get out of here. I know, Sam. I know you know. Saint, look. What? Oh, my God. What the fuck is Jamal doing up on that wall? I don't know, Saint. Jamal! I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. Fuck off me, yo. Yo, Jamal, man, come on. Jamal, we're gonna be late. Hello, Jamal. The fuck off me, yo. Jamal, please. Jamal, what the fuck are you doing up there? Hello, Jamal. Yo, you know we're gonna be late, right? Jamal, please, come on, you're gonna get hurt. Jamal, please. What the fuck is wrong with you? Jamal, please, come on. Jamal. Jamal. I am his queen. And this love story is my prayer. And we breathe. And so, it is Sunday, November 26, 2006 at approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a sun-filled, crisp day. no longer warm, but not quite freezing. There are beautiful autumn leaves, and they have finally fallen off the trees, and they're floating and carpeting the ground in reds and yellows and orange and brown and green, and that crunchy sound when you walk and you breathe, and it smells like fresh, like change, like something's about to happen. And there was a crowd of about 400 people gathered at the highest point in Fort Greene Park in Brooklyn, New York, the day after Sean Bell was killed by New York City police officers outside of a club in Queens. 35-year-old Alan Jamal Williams about to perform for this crowd, becoming increasingly agitated. Let's talk about Sean Bell. He was 23 years old. He was about to marry the woman he loved, the mother of his child. Just like you and me and him and her and he and she. His friends wanted to throw him a bachelor party and send him on his way, you know what I mean? To the rest of his life. You know a big party for the wedding was planned. I bet friends and family came in from all over the country, but you see, this day was damn. So, we hear all kinds of crowd noise coming from the park. It's multicultural chaos, it's Brooklyn crazy, it's Bed-Stuy loud, it's Fort Greene truth, and it fades and it's gray and it blacks out. Now, go back, flow back, think back 20 years earlier to Wednesday, November 26, 1986, Francis Scott Jr. High School 117 in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and ring ding, don't 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 ring ding. It's first period and that youthful energy's flying around the hallways in new kicks and hats and colors, and brand new to the neighborhood, we see 15-year-old Alan Jamal Williams arrive at his new school for the very first time, and he's greeted to his new school by one of his new classmates, the powerful, the popular, the bright light, this dunk on your ass, this walking down from behind me, because I can fly, motherfucker, this all-city, all-state, all-American, all-world. Somebody's gonna do big things when he gets out this neighborhood one day. The multi-talented and always remaining humble, Eugene St. Owens. And so Jamal walks into the school for the first time. Yo, white boy. Yo, white boy. Yo, white boy. Me? No, me. I look like a white boy to you? What you doing in here? Wait, you visiting somebody? Definitely not from around here. You must be lost. You some kind of an exchange student. You're part of some kind of social experiment. Wow, go to school here. Today's my first day. We just moved here. Is that right? Yeah, it's right. All right. Let me get this straight. So you're saying that you are going to school here? Yeah, man. All right. It's kind of crazy, yo. It's actually kind of impossible. I'm just saying. What are you talking about? It's impossible. Yo, man, did you hear what I just called you when you walked in the front door? What are you talking about, man? Yo, man, in case you hadn't noticed, you're white. Ain't no white people in this school. Except for the people telling me what to do all day, but whatever, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking with you. Don't be so serious, white boy. Listen, man, you be safe, all right? And yo, my name's Saint. I'm the emperor around here. Welcome to my world. And now it's your world, too. Good luck with that shit. And it's good to meet you, man. I don't really know a lot of people like you. All right, yo, I'll see you around, white boy. New birth, new life, new hope, new love. You see the boys shake hands easily, seamlessly, powerfully, and it fits like an old glove with all this complex history, all these people before them at work and time and past and sweat and struggle and generations being covered. But now the part of the glove where the fingertips are gets cut off and the tops are open and the skin is exposed, all vulnerable and uncovered. And it's time to begin new year at school, 9th grade, time to get to their first period classes. Jamal and Saint are headed in a different direction. Yo, white boy, hold up, man. You got a name or what? Alan Williams. But my friends call me Jamal. Fuck out of here, Jamal. All right, I'll see you later, white boy named Jamal. Whatever. And Jamal's off on his new adventure, the proverbial new kid on the block, navigating through his new school, trying to fit in, trying to find his way, which, you know, can be a pretty difficult situation for any 15-year-old kid moving to a new place all by himself. But in this particular case, even a little bit more complicated because, see, Jamal's family is the first white family to move to Bed-Stuy in a very long time. And so let's just say that Jamal's a big, fat, red, and white, swollen, sore thumb. Let the gentrification begin. And so, anyways, 4th period now, Jamal just walked into the lunchroom for the first time. The energy's all Brooklyn swagger, all bottom boombox, loud and brash. I mean, this is Bed-Stuy, yo. Yo, white boy named Jamal, what's up? Where you been? How you living? How you like me right now? I'm your boy, remember me? Yo, what's up, Jamal, man? How's your first day at school? Yo, Saint, what's up? It's okay. I'm okay, man. It's good. I like it here. All right, cool, man. You like it here. I like to hear that, yo. Yo, white boy named Jamal. Well, hold up, Saint. What? What's up? What? I don't want to talk about it. What are you talking about? I don't want to talk about it. Come on, man. What's up? Jamal, okay. You know what? What? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you talking about? Why don't you stop calling me that? Calling you what? Why gotta keep calling me white boy? What? Why don't you drop the racist bullshit? How would you like if I called you? Stop! What? Don't be stupid. You crazy? I'm just messing with you, Jamal. I don't like that kind of shit. Okay, fine, but I don't like that kind of shit either. Okay, cool. So now we understand it. All right, cool. So now we understand each other. All right, yeah, I guess we do. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I guess we're good. Yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever, Jamal. All right, you know what? I respect that, Jamal. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry too. What the fuck you sorry for? I'm sorry because I almost said that word. Shut the fuck up, man. I said we're good, we're cool, all right? Stupid motherfucker, man. Yo, Esther, Esther, get over here. I want you to meet somebody. Esther Alvarez. Esther Alvarez. 15 years, about 6 feet tall, brownstone, beautiful, the daughter of a social activist, biracial Jewish mother and her Latino father, who was killed in a political prison in the Dominican Republic when Esther was young. She was very close to her father, and so Esther carries her father and his wisdom and his humanist beliefs on her skin with a tattoo of him on her left wrist. Just below her powerful fist, she wears that shit like definition. Esther wound up in Bed-Stuy when her mother remarried to this dude she'd been only dating for like 3 months who happened to be living in Bed-Stuy. And Esther does not like her stepfather and has found it hard to trust her mother anymore inside of this new family, probably because Esther's very loyal and she's young and she misses her father, not to mention her friends from the old neighborhood up in Washington Heights. And so Esther has a lot to figure out and mom got a lot to deal with now. And to all of this, Esther is the only Latina in the entire school, which has not been easy for her, especially with the other girls in the school. But she's a survivor, and actually she's much more than a survivor. She's a warrior. She's queen of the universe. She's mad intelligent. She's DeKalb, Murder, Lafayette, Bedford, street smart. This girl's bound to be leader of the world one day. I swear, I mean, Esther Alvarez the shit, yo. When it comes to the boys, yo, Esther Alvarez is pretty impossible not to fall in love with. And so Jamal and Saint both kind of do that. Yo, she's fine, right? Yo, this is my girl, yo. This Dominican Jew right here, smartest girl in the school. All rice and beans, chicharron de pollo, matzo ball soup, and yo, man, one day she'll be buying up every building in the motherfucking neighborhood, yo, watch. After giving Saint the evil eye look of I will beat you down, but I'm about to school you first, Esther Alvarez takes a deep breath, looks Saint right in the eye, and says, Saint, yeah, Esther, thanks for the insight into every Latina and Jewish stereotype ever. Why always hold up? Hold up? Yeah, hold up. Why gotta hold up? Why am I buying into those kinds of stereotypes, Saint? Why even think that's funny? Well, I don't know. You don't know. Well, do you understand that you are actually perpetuating this institutionalized racism that's going to continue forever if you don't stop speaking and acting in exactly the way most white people actually expect you to act? Yo, Esther, do you have any self-esteem, Saint? Do you even think about anybody other than yourself? Do you understand that how you act and what you say is actually going to affect me and you and everybody, not only in this neighborhood, but in the entire world? Do you even understand that there is a whole world outside this little block? Can you understand that, Saint? Can you wrap your little Brooklyn is the greatest, most epic, amazing, fantastic, the most magnificent place in the whole motherfucking world brain around that? Can you do that, Saint? That's Esther Alvarez, yo. And so now that the oxygen is slowly returning to this room and is replenishing the air that has just left Saint and Jamal both breathless, Esther turns her attention to this new kid in class. Hi, please excuse Saint for his rudeness. I mean, I love him dearly, I do. I mean, he's my boy. I mean, you realize once you get to know him that Saint is actually a real-life superhero. I mean, he's my best friend. I mean, well, you're also going to realize he's a big-ass mama's boy. What are you talking about? I mean, you can't get Saint to go anywhere for more than a few hours before he has to run home to his mother. That's not even true. That is so true, Saint. I can't even get you to come to the movies with me. You always run home to mommy. I got to get home to my mom. Yo, my mom needs help. She's all by herself. I'm at school all day, and she's working 3 jobs. Hey, yo, we talk about my mom. Besides, doesn't make me no mama's boy just because she needs help. Whatever, Saint. Don't be so serious. Whatever. Don't talk about my mother. Oh, well, whatever. Don't talk about your mother. That's right, yo. Don't talk about my moms, yo. Come on, Saint. Don't be all sad and wounded. It's not all that serious. Don't be so sensitive. Where you going, Saint? Where? He knows I love him, even though I fuck with him and make him mad at me all the time. Saint, get over here. Don't be so sensitive. Saint, get off me, Esther. Oh, okay, whatever. I get off of you, Saint. Anyway, Mr. Jamal, it's nice to meet you. My name's Esther Alvarez. I know it. It's nice to meet you, too. Can I ask you a question? You're kind of cute, you know that? What? Could you please explain to me how in the hell someone who looks like you wound up at this school and how you wound up with the name Jamal and yo, Esther? What do you want, Saint? I thought you wanted me off for you. Look, Esther, these are for you. I picked them myself this time. Saint, what? Do we have to go through this again, Saint? What? Where did you get these, Saint? You got these from the bodega again? Well, actually, the bodega has nothing in it but 8 inches of a thick glass window and bullet holes. Well, nah, I told you that my stepfather got robbed in that bodega, Saint. Esther, I know. By the people that run that bodega, Saint. Esther, I know. Why would you even go in there, Saint? Why would you even support them, Saint? I don't have to worry about you like that, Saint. Why don't you occasionally think before you step, Saint? Esther, I'm trying. You could have been hurt, Saint. You could have been killed, Saint. Why are you so fucking stupid? Yo, don't call me fucking stupid. Oh, damn, but forget all that. How sweet. I forgot. You got me flowers. And they're wrapped in the New York Post. How fucking beautiful. That makes everything okay. Esther, I'm trying to tell you. What the hell is wrong with you sometimes, Saint? Why are you so fucking stupid? Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And stop calling me fucking stupid, yo. Yo, Saint, relax. You deaf? I just told you I picked it myself. I got it from the garden over on Bedford. Why I gotta be sweating me all the time? Just trying to do something nice for you. And what the fuck is wrong with you? And stop calling me fucking stupid, yo. Fine, whatever. Just go run home to your mommy like you always do, Saint. What are you looking at? Nothing. Nothing? Well, that's not even what I meant. Well, I'm not nothing. Whatever you meant, you don't know shit about me and Saint. So back the fuck up, yo. Saint, get over here. Don't be so sensitive. Saint, get back. What? Look, I'm sorry. I just got upset. I didn't hear you. You didn't listen to me. Don't scream at me like that, Saint. I don't like being spoken to in that way. I'm not screaming at you, and I'm not stupid either, yo. And why would you think I even go into that place? Saint, I heard you stop screaming at you. Whatever, I'll stop screaming at you, but I told you, I don't ever go into that place, ever. Fuck that bodega. Okay, Saint, I heard you. Well, then stop calling me, treating me like I'm fucking stupid, yo. Okay, relax, jeez. Why are you getting all upset like this? I heard you. You didn't go in there, okay? You're not stupid. I'm sorry I called you stupid, whatever. Who cares about that fucking bodega anyway? All right. Well, I'm sorry I screamed at you, but I'm not stupid. Now, I'm not no mama's boy either. Of course you're not stupid, Saint. It's just an expression. An expression? What are you even still doing here? Yo, Esther, why don't you leave him alone? Jeez. Saint, protect of the world. I forgot. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Jamal. Sorry if I hurt your feelings. And stop buying me flowers all the time, Saint. I told you it's not like that for me. I love you, but not like that. You make me feel guilty all the time. Whatever. Ain't no thing. I don't expect anything from you anyway, Esther. Whatever. Then stop buying me flowers all the time. Whatever, yo. But I don't know. You're just the kind of girl sell flowers, that's all, I'm just saying. What? What do you mean by that, Saint? What does that even mean? What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Like, I'm the kind of girl who should have flowers? What kind of girl is that exactly, Saint? What kind of sexist remark is that, Saint? What kind of, yo, this shit right here could go on for days. I mean, Esther is strongly Esther, and Saint is strongly an L-O-V-E. So love is like that, yo. I mean, most of the time, it makes no sense. It's completely irrational. Yo, love? Love is like the way those pigeons look over on Kent Avenue down by Myrtle. When that dude who raises them lets them fly every night around dusk. You know what I'm saying? Like around 6:30 at night. And you see them up in the sky, and they look like when the sun shines, like waves in Coney Island, and flow and sparkling reflection and light off those perfectly synchronized floating, flapping angels, and singing like heaven and dreams shimmering and dancing like hope and faith and belief and trust. I mean, that's what love is, yo. You can't explain it. It just is. Love just is, yo. So how'd you wind up here? What's up with the name Jamal? Well, I don't know. Cat got your tongue? Can I speak? I mean, that might make you feel kind of uncomfortable right now. Can I get a word in edgewise? I mean, it's just kind of weird. Like, what's up with you? You like the boys? You like the girls? I mean, what's up with you, white boy? Ow! What the fuck is wrong with you? Grab everybody's crotch like that? So fucking funny. That shit hurt. Ain't nothing funny. Yo, Esther, I'm just saying, grab my crotch anytime you want. Yeah, but if you had something to grab, Saint, I might do that. Yo! Just messing with you, Saint. Yo, you know what? Fuck you both. That shit hurt. Oh, pobrecito. Right, Jamal, man? You better protect that shit around here. This fucking Esther Alvarez, yo. Exactly, Saint. So, white boy named Jamal. Shit, Esther. What, Saint? I just call him the same thing. I don't like that shit at all. Oh, is that right? You don't like being called white boy? All right, then what's your deal, Mr. Jamal? How'd you wind up around here? The fuck? Why are you so fucking interested in me? My parents bought a house around here, whatever. Why'd they come here? I don't know. Guess my father said he wanted to come back to the real world, so here I am, and this is my school, and I'm not really sure what he meant by that, the real world, but I live 3 blocks from here over on Franklin and Lafayette. Oh yeah, where'd you come from? Spring Valley, up in Rockland County, New York. You know where that is? I know exactly where that is. That shit's way the fuck up there by Canada and shit. Whatever, Saint. Not even close to Canada. It's like right outside the city. And so, I don't know, I guess my father wanted to come back. I mean, he's from here. I mean, we're from here. I mean, we lived here when I was little, up in the Bronx. That makes sense, man. You're from the Bronx. That ain't Brooklyn, motherfucker. Shut up, Saint. I know why your father wanted to come here. Because you probably lived in nothing but a whole lot of people looked exactly like you. And that ain't the real world. Whatever. You know what? Plenty of people up there don't look exactly like me. The only difference is most of the people up there live in separate neighborhoods. Kind of segregated. Same thing here. Everybody likes to live with their own people. Nothing wrong with that. So what about your name? Why they call you Jamal? I don't know. I guess people started calling me Jamal for a few different reasons. Oh, yeah, like what? I guess first of all, I guess I sing a certain kind of way. Like I love Stevie Wonder. Like I'm all R&B and soul and groove like that. Oh, is that right? Yeah. And I got mad beats coming out of me too. I'm talking about all the time. Like everything is music to me. Like the trains, like the sound of trucks going by, like sirens, like all of that. Like life shit I see. It is. And so, I don't know, I guess, you know, since I don't like the Beatles or any rock and roll, or I don't really feel any of that kind of music, I guess some of my friends just saw it as kind of weird. Yeah, your motherfucking white friends, whatever, Saint, even my black friends. As a matter of fact, first person who actually called me Jamal is actually black. So I don't really know what the deal is with that, and I'm not really sure why you even said that, because to me, either way, that's some fucking racist bullshit. What the fuck you talk about? What am I talking about? Like why is Jamal just a name for a black person? Or why give me a name what you think is just for a black person, just because of the way I sing? Seriously? It's fucking stupid, man. Yo, don't call me fucking stupid. Shut up, Saint. But you like the name Jamal, and you kept it, and you still use it. That's right, Jamal, so who's fucking stupid now, yo? Whatever. All right, whatever. You know what? You want to be right? You're right. I like the name Jamal, I do. I like that people call me that. It feels like me. It is me. I mean, I don't know, I guess I never really thought about that before. Like, is that kind of fucked up? Like, am I being hypocritical? Am I being racist? No, man, you ain't being racist at all. You're just being fucking stupid, yo. You know what, Saint? You're the last person on earth to be talking about fucking stupid. Yo! Just messing with you, Saint. Anyway, is that the only reason they call you Jamal? Well. Okay, I guess also because I was always the fastest kid in my class, like always, like since I was a little kid. And I could jump through the sky, I'm like fucking wind. So, okay, Jamal, I get it, Jamal. So because you can sing and because you can run and you can jump, that can't possibly be a white boy in that body, God forbid. And so the name Alan just doesn't do it. It doesn't fit you. And so we need to name this boy Jamal so that we make sure we continue to perpetuate these racial stereotypes and keep limiting ourselves to these narrow perceptions of what we've allowed ourselves to define people of certain ethnic backgrounds with that we need to fall into certain characteristics. Otherwise, we're looked at as freaks or out of the box or whatever. That's some racist shit right there. Word life is, so that's some motherfucking racism right there, no doubt, for real. Yo, white boy named Jamal, you kind of fast, huh? Stop calling me that shit, Saint. You know what? I'll race you right now, motherfucker. You know what? I wouldn't even recommend that, Saint. I don't want to embarrass you in front of all your friends. Shh. No, you didn't. Just say, you know what? You better get used to a view of my ass, motherfucker, because that's all you'll be able to see once we hit that street. You get caught riding my tailwind. Motherfucker, I'll let you start 15 yards in front of me. You ready? Let's go, man, right now. All right, cool. Jamal, come on, Esther. We're getting ready to go. Hold up, Saint. So, Jamal, Mr. Jamal, what's your real name again? I just told you, Alan. See, that's some funny shit. So fucking funny. Well, I didn't ask you what your given name was. I asked you what your real name was, and so obviously you don't feel like Jamal is your real name. Otherwise, you would have answered Jamal, right, Saint? So he's just another confused white boy, whatever. Whatever, you know what, Jamal, we're just messing with you, man. Don't get all serious and sensitive. We're just having a good time, okay? Don't get your panties all up in a bunch. I like you, Jamal, I do. I think you're funny. And you know what else I think? What? I also happen to think that you are very, very, very fucking cute. What'd you say, Esther? What? 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 Yo, young love. Young love. Young love. Young love is like the way that little baby looked over in the park over on Willoughby the other day. Getting his face all twisted and laughs and sloppy, and that spotty little puppy and his tiny little paws was on his little brand new shoulder, and his t-shirt was getting pulled, and yo, that mother literally started crying looking at her little brand new baby, and for a second, I felt conception in the dark, and his lips barely touching hers in that moment that they knew it had happened, and exhale, and 9 months, and a first day, and a mother and a father and joy, and yo, that little puppy's tongue was licking that little boy's face, and this was like some kind of magic developing between these three. I mean, Esther St. Jamal becoming like these friends for life kind of friends, but like all relationships are three wheels, something had to give, and so, I don't know, about 3 months later, right around Thanksgiving, you guys so fucking stupid. What, you didn't think I knew? You kissy motherfuckers. Of course I knew. I put you two together on purpose, whatever. What, Esther, you think I won't be with you like that? I mean, you know, you're my girl and everything, but not like that. I mean, more like a sister to me or whatever. And Jamal, man, you needed somebody to take care of your white boy named Jamal, new to the neighborhood ass. So, of course I was gonna hook you up, man. It's what I do. It's who I am. It's how I be. How you like me right now? You motherfuckers so stupid, yo. But you get a fucking room, man. All right, Saint, look, I gotta go. All right, but don't you ever forget that shit, Jamal. Forget what? Forget that I hooked you up with the most beautiful girl in Brooklyn, man. What? Most beautiful girl in the world, beyond Brooklyn, the smartest girl in the school. Girl taught me how I act. What I say is gonna affect me and her and you and everybody, not only in this neighborhood, but in the entire world. Girl helped me to understand there actually is a whole world outside this little block right here. Girl taught me hope, taught me dreams, man. The only girl who really feels like Brooklyn, yo, the greatest, most epic, amazing, fantastic, the most magnificent girl. That's what she is, yo. She's all of that, Jamal. She's love, she's light. I'm giving you all of that, yo. I'm giving you my heart, man, my heart. My heart is fucking broken, yo. Oh, Saint, come here, broken. Broken when I think about how you guys might not have met if it wasn't for me. Thank God I hooked you two up, man. Now you guys are gonna be cool, right? Like, we're all good, right? Like, we're like one big happy family, right? I mean, it's good. I mean, this is good. I mean, this is us. I mean, it is what it is, yo. Yo, I'm grateful for us, yo. Just as we are, however we are. I love you guys. It's all good. I'm so grateful too, Saint. I love you so much. Yeah, Saint, you know what, man? Get over here. Get the fuck away from me, Jamal. You know, keep your kissing to Esther, okay? I love you from afar. Get all crazy and shit. Corny motherfuckers. Anyway, you know what? I'm fucking hungry. What the hell you want to do? Want to get some pizza? All right, where you want to go? How about Tony? All right, I'll meet you over at Class in the DeKalb like 20 minutes. All right, pizza it is, Tony it is. And so it was, and so it is. And so now, pushing, moving, living, growing. 3 years later, June of 1990, Brooklyn's getting all shirtless in shorts and people hanging off chain link fences screaming, dunk on that motherfucker and all. Summer sweat hot and impatient. Everybody out on the street and loud and entire families at barbecues and open car doors banging bass bottom, hip-hop, Biggie J beats and what a momentous thing. Ask the Saint Jamal about to graduate high school. Yo, what's up, Saint? What's up, man? You want to play? Nah, man. I feel like dunking on your ass today. In your fucking dreams, Saint. What's up, man? Yo, Jamal, what? Yo, man, heard they picked you to speak at graduation. Congratulations. Yo, I'm mad at you for taking my spot. What? I mean, you know. My poem was probably better than yours, but you know how it is. Token white boy speaks in front of a whole lot of black people, looks good for the school. Gets more white folks to move to the community, moves more black folks out. You know what gentrification means, Jamal, huh? Let me tell you, man. Gentrification. The restoration of rundown urban areas by the middle class, resulting in the displacement of low-income residents. In other words, a whole bunch of white people with some money coming in and moving a whole bunch of black folks out of the neighborhood who have lived and worked in that neighborhood with their families for generations without any regards where those black families are going to go. First, they get the people out. Then they suck the culture out the neighborhood, but not all of it. I mean, just enough to keep the new white people feeling like they're kind of cool and hip, like there's some kind of pioneers. You ever heard that word, Jamal, pioneer? Huh? How about colonist, settler, developer, pilgrim, squatter, immigrant? Should I keep going, Jamal? I got an A in history, motherfucker. What? Shit. Saint's kind of pissed off, kind of half kidding. But you know, kids would be kids. Jealousy could be an ugly thing. Although, to be honest with you, it's kind of interesting that Jamal was the chosen one to be privileged enough to speak in front of the rest of the class from all the other kids who submitted their poetry, but who knows? Maybe his poem was the best, but in any case, Saint brings up some interesting points for sure. And so, anyway, about 3 weeks later, as valedictorian of this class, it is my honor and privilege to bring up my boyfriend Jamal, well, Alan Williams, to the podium to read his poem. Check him out, yo. Jamal's looking kind of good in his cap and gown. Got his Nike Air Solo flights on. His folks all proud and sharpened ties and dresses and sitting with his beautiful community, and the school choir just serenaded like Sunday church on this Monday morning marking time, and children growing towards choices and decisions and years and possibilities and uncertainty, and a moment all families would be so proud of. This is amazing. I mean, thank you so much. I'm so honored by this. I mean, I'm so moved by this, for real. Anyway, you know what? I hope this is okay, but I'm not going to read what I submitted. I wrote something new. The fuck you talking about? You have to read what you submitted, man. Those are the rules. What makes you think you're different than anybody else, Mr. Out of the box? Yo, man, if I did some shit like that, they wouldn't even let me graduate. Makes you think you do whatever you want. Motherfucking white boy named Jamal. Shit, white boy named Jamal? Did Saint just say that? Yo, he done whispered too low. Everybody heard him, and now people are getting upset. It's getting kind of crazy. Kids are getting mad loud. It feels like something's about to happen because clearly what Saint said resonated with a lot of people out here in the audience. I mean, people are actually standing and screaming in support of Saint. Even the adults, yo, I am stressed. My collar's tight. This bubble's about to burst, and Saint's about to get in mad trouble with Mr. Matson, the principal's school. Hold up. You know what? My bad. I got a little crazy. Let me tell you, check this out. Saint ain't about to let anything bad happen to his best friend, I know that, or allow this graduation to become a scene, because Saint understands that how he acts and what he says is going to affect him and me and you and everybody in this graduation. Saint understands that, and so before Mr. Madsen gets over to Saint and before a riot breaks out over here, yo, chill everybody, I was just kidding, it was a joke. Jamal's my boy, you know that, my bad. Yo, I was kidding, it was a joke. Sit, chill, kidding, joke. Woo. I'm just glad Mr. Madsen let Saint slide. You don't see that happen very often, that's for sure. I guess he felt like that was the best way to keep the peace around here, whatever. Anyway, Jamal's just standing there quietly waiting for this to calm down to silence. People are sitting, settling back in, and Jamal's just standing there quietly waiting. Anyway, I wrote this after a conversation I'd had when I found out I was chosen to do this, and to be honest with you, I felt kind of weird about it. I mean, I was like, why do we have to choose just one person? I'm sure there's plenty of people who deserve to do this. So anyway, I want to dedicate this poem to my best friend, Saint, who we actually just heard from. Anyway, it's called Gentrification. It's about a conversation that my father had with the man who sold us a house a few years ago when we first moved here. It's a true story, just in my words, like my interpretation. Anyway, here goes. You sell for a living, luxury low-income housing in Brooklyn. Stand by your slogan, you live here, so you should know better. But you are an oxymoron. Sorry to tell you that not only is this not Fort Greene, This is not even Clinton Hill. This is Bed-Stuy. You speak of breaking barriers, your blurred boundaries, bend borders, but like a blind man selling contacts, you are retina detached from reality. Like a used car salesperson adjusting the odometer, you are gut renovated history. You, or they just don't make them like they used to. No moldings, your nooks and crannies are nothing special, you have no character. You don't pay attention to detail. You are revisionist renovation indifferent to the blood, sweat, and tears that went into the foundation of this exact spot, this actual neighborhood. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is about race, your race. Who's gonna build it the fastest? Who's gonna sell it the fastest? Got you, didn't I? That race too. First day I walked into this building, I looked out the window, I saw jazz, stickball, and brisket all on the same block. Saw museums made of brown stone. Saw multicolored embedded culture bending over backwards like a long rainbow on the pot of gold side. Transfixed on a beautiful view of the Empire State Building, looking over Hasidic payas girls and dark skin, running and laughing together, just children unaware of me and you, Vernon Avenue, their own personal playground. You stood next to me, you looked out the window, and you assured me, don't worry, they'll be gone within 5 years. I moved in shortly thereafter. I don't see you shop around here. I don't even see you come and go. You must not hate the G-Train because I bet you've never been late to an appointment because of it. All of its maddening glory, carrying an open mind of its own, non-discriminating, everyone's late, you're always on time, you must feel left out. I'm thinking you'll be gone within 5 years and this party will continue. Open house, everybody's welcome. Without you, despite you, Bed-Stuy, do or die. Yo, people are standing and clapping their hands and shouting and screaming, and we pause and stop and think. And so, it is March 26, 1991, Esther and Jamal still in love, and they're out here at John F. Kennedy International Airport in Queens, New York, anxiously anticipating seeing their boy Saint, who they've been disconnected from since the summer after their high school graduation. Saint was returning from Operation Desert Storm, a bona fide American hero. Boy from Brooklyn goes over to the Persian Gulf and serves his country proud. See, Saint had been recruited by the United States Marines since he was a 10th grader by men in baggy pants, hoodies, striped hearts, and promises, we'll get you out of here, we'll pay for your college one day. Uncle Sam wants you, Saint, and they got him. While Esther and Jamal head off to college after graduation, Saint went directly into basic training, was headed off to Saudi Arabia on August 2nd, 1990. And interesting to note is that although Jamal and Saint were both all-city athletes and co-captains of their high school football and basketball teams, Jamal was never recruited by the military. His path was always clearly a college scholarship. The military recruiters never seemed drawn to Jamal, but they were flypaper to Saint. I'm just saying that's just kind of interesting, and I'm also thinking it might have a lot to do with Saint's decision to serve his country instead of going to college. So anyway, like Colin Powell, like John F. Kennedy, like General Wesley Clark, and even like Charles Bronson, Saint was awarded the Purple Heart in early 1991, just a few months after being fitted for his prosthetic leg, yo. There he is. Here he comes. Saint wheels himself out of the gate furiously towards his best friend's own NASCAR and Secretariat, like a bolt of lightning, like Jesse Owens holding that gold medal inside of the national anthem, like flying, kicking, stomping, and busting that 13th Amendment, like those kinds of powerful legs and strong thighs and one foot in front of another, like an accident on the Grand Central Parkway, a drunk driver in a head-on collision, your car flips over and you're laying on your left side and you can't feel your feet and you're wet and bloody and awakened in the desert and a bomb and screaming, and now your leg is 20 feet from the rest of you and your toes are scattered everywhere and your torso ends at your hip now, like empty, like forever, like you can't walk, like you will never fucking walk again. And so, you simply rise to an entirely new life, all resilient, and almost flying out of this wheelchair, and they catch him, and they hold him, and he is home. And Esther and Jamal melt onto Saint, forming a heart swollen and beating and screaming and crying and laughing and like forever. His best friend, Alan Jamal Williams. His safest place, Esther Alvarez. Saint was happy to be home, about to get on that A train back to Brooklyn. And Esther and Jamal were happy to have their family back. And we breathed.